Hey y'all, so this is going to be a super quick video. I made this tumbler for one of my students who absolutely loves Legos, and I was cutting and I cut too much off of one side of the edge, and so I have a slight line, as you guys can see, a very fine line going down my tumbler, and I don't necessarily like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Cricut Infusible marker just to kind of clear that up so that there's no white there. It'll just kind of look like a border. So I am going to go down, and very carefully, you got to be super careful when it's this fine. And I am just going to color in between that area. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it out. I'm going to take my heat gun and I am just going to kind of activate that with my heat gun. And then I'm going to touch it just to see if any comes off of my hand, and none does. But you want to be very careful when doing this because you don't want to really activate the surrounding areas, okay? So you could also take a piece of butcher paper and kind of line the areas that you don't really want to be affected by the heat. Butcher paper, you can use pieces of silicone if you have it, you can. But I want to just keep going here. And if you guys didn't notice, that area, the ink looks very light when you're first doing it, and then it darkens up once the heat is applied. So I'm just going to do this all the way down. Now, if you have red markers, how there's red here, blue, I have those colors. You can use them, but I am not going to do it. I'm just going to do a nice black line all the way down. And so since I'm getting further down, this part it's lighter. Not sure. The ink is a little bit lighter. You just gotta be very careful to get the So I'm gonna go all the way down and then I'll hit it again with the heat gun. Alright, so I'm going to take this heat gun again. You gotta be very careful. You don't want to keep it on for too long because that you don't want all that ink getting reactivated. Alright, so let me touch it. There's no ink coming off my hands, so that's pretty good. And so I'm going to go over it one more time with it. So I don't know if you guys can kind of tell now. How the black looks now, and then you see the white here at the bottom. And so I am just going to do it one more time, and look, I'm rubbing it. No ink is coming off my finger. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you guys that finger, but no ink is coming off on my finger. So I am going to go over this portion again with the Infusible pen, and then I'm going to do the bottom the same way. And then once I go over it again, see the top part looks great. So once I go over it one more time, I'll hit it again with the heat gun. And I say no more than a few seconds. This is not a lot of ink, so no more than a few seconds. I'd probably give it maybe like a good 20 seconds, because I don't want to, or you don't want to either, if you need to fix something, you don't want to reactivate any of that ink. This is good for small fixes. Now, if you have something major, I wouldn't necessarily really recommend it for anything major, a major fix, but it can, I mean, I've done some pretty good things with these pens to fix something. I mean, it's either that or you make something brand new. All right, so I'm gonna hit that again. And as you see, our color still looks great on those Lego pieces. So that's my biggest concern. I don't want this color to fade. And you should really have on heat gloves while doing this. All right, so I am so far done with this part, and then I'm just going to do the bottom half the same way. All right, guys, so we're all done. Could I have left this tumbler the way it was and it looked perfectly fine? Yes, but I wanted to cover up that slight white line, and so this is a good way. I am done with completing the bottom half using the Infusible markers. And I'm just going to take my alcohol wipe, because sometimes when you're doing that, you're laying on too much ink, and it really doesn't take that much ink because it does it activates. So when you're putting it on, it seems a little slippery. It also isn't as dark as it should be. It's just like regular sublimation ink, but it's ink inside of a pen. And so the heat gun activates that heat, or activates that ink to make it darker. So you do want to be very careful. I would just maybe go over that area in 10-second increments and then stop and go over again in 10-second increments, only because I don't want to activate the other colors on the tumbler. As you guys can see, up here is fine. Here I started watching a show, and the red in this corner right here by the line, I left that heat on there in that particular area for too long. So 10-second increments works perfect. So I'm just going to take a little alcohol and wipe over so that you guys can see that ink is on there. So I'm just going to take the alcohol wipe and wipe over the seam, just to make sure any extra ink is off, and there wasn't much extra ink on there. So now it is perfectly fine. And this is how I fix my tumblers. And these infusible inks come in so many different colors that you can kind of match up, but I like to usually use the black ones to cover up certain things. But that's it. I told you guys this is going to be really, really quick. And thank y'all so much for watching. If you are not a subscriber, please remember to hit that subscribe button before you leave. But that's all. Thank you for watching. Until next time.